I'm the vlogger.
Here.
You can film me.
And this is my channel. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to U-Rock School of Music. We're at summer camp week 3. We're here with the teens. Say what's up, guys.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, we're gonna write a song, so stick around. Don't forget to hit the like button, and we'll see you real soon.
I was going to Six Flags with my old Catholic school. I was really excited. I love roller coasters, and so I was screaming on the bus. And so my math teacher was like, "Calm yourself," and I was like, "Okay." And so then I proceeded to scream.
Last week, I was at camp. We were walking back from activities.
One time, me and my boys, we were out by this fire, and we went over
your
to.
sons? Or your...
No,
Me and the fellas.
The fellas, the squad, and we went over to my house to get more fire logs. We heard this rustling over by one of the garbage cans when we got there, and we're like, oh, it's probably just a dog or a cat or something. And then there's 5 raccoons just standing. We just dip out of there.
Yeah, you did.
We are just gone. They were so scary.
I do baseball a lot. So it's the 5th inning, and our coach checks their bats, and they have an illegal bat, and they ended up calling it for darkness after that, and we ended up winning 7-8.
Were there any fights or anything?
There was almost a bunch of fights. The coaches absolutely hated each other, so they would get all in our face, and the umps would have to break us up. But that's pretty much the only thing that happened to me this summer.
Why do you guys know Caden Holtzman? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so he was pitching and he got a line drive that hit him right in the ear. He got hit and he fell down, and then it was dead silent, and then this woman in the stands was a parent. The woman was like, "Oh my God, he's dead." One time my cousin and we saw this thing that if you put green paper in a fire, the fire will turn green. We went and we had this whole stack of green paper, and we threw it in, and then the fire got really big, and we didn't know what to do, and so we just took it, and he had a pool, and we just threw it in the pool.
The school just runs off into the forest. So for some reason, we are kicking our soccer balls as hard as we can at the locker doors. And Jessica.
So my school is sort of interesting. We went on this field trip to a chocolate factory because we can. And so we had this snack break, and it was in the parking lot with all the staff. So my friend, he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna eat lunch on this dude's car." So he sits on the car, and the car alarm goes off, and all the teachers run towards him, get off the car. And so afterwards, he gets off, and then we're all like, "Dude, you got us in trouble." So then we start throwing sandwiches at him.
I live in an apartment building, and above me are college students. So I'm awoken at 2 o'clock in the morning by Kevin. Where's Kevin? And there's a lot of commotion, and there's "Dude, do you know where Kevin is?" "I don't know where Kevin is." "Wait, didn't you see him last?" "I don't know where Kevin is." So one of them agreed to go search for Kevin, and then 5 minutes later he comes back and he's like, "Guys, I think we lost Kevin."
Wanted to own a restaurant. I would set up my room, I would have a couple of chairs in there, and I would set up this table, and then I would put the 2 chairs there, and then I would make it all fancy, and then I would ask my parents if they would come up to my restaurant called Fancy Jane's. It was crazy. I'd ask my parents to come down and just order out. It was great.
Thank you very much.
So one time at school, my advisory went to Dunkin' Donuts, and we didn't have money, so we just decided to stay behind. And our teacher was like, "Okay, just go down to this other teacher's room." But then we were some pretty cool dudes, and we don't follow the rules, so we just stayed there playing Tetris on our Chromebooks.
Pretty cool.
And then we looked at the clock, and it was lunchtime, and we were like, "Crap, they're probably coming back now." So we were sprinting downstairs, and then our teacher was there, and she saw us running, and we tried to run past her, and then she was like, "Where were you guys?" And we were like, in the room that you told us to go to." And then she was like, "Really? Because they're all downstairs now." And we were like, "Oh crap." And then we got caught.
All right, well, thank you for sharing.
Unless you were in the bathroom.
I have at least 2 things from everybody. You may not remember what you said or the little things that I wrote down, but here are the phrases that stuck with me, and I think we can use them as some sort of starting point for lyrics. Calm yourself, proceed to scream, I don't want to go on it, we were walking back, they were laughing at us, tough game for us, they called it illegal, in a fire, he pretended, because we can, above me, over the moon about these things, me and my friends.
Wait, proceed to scream?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
The easiest band name ever.
Proceed to Scream is a fantastic band. We have William.
Most people get into car accidents by running into another car. Did you ever get into an accident with a guitar? Call it a fender bender.
Oh!
So most people cry when they cut an onion. The trick is to not make an emotional bond.
Hey!
Who's first? I'm asking you, who's first? That's the man's name. That's whose name. Yes. You understood that.
I did.
I did.
I think I did it. I thought the waiting was the hardest part.
Did you not? What?
Check that out.
That's pretty mystical.
Hey, Jack.
Oh, dude, I got it all over the tag. Yeah.
This is my art. Wow. It's my first time.
We'll do some photos. I'll pass out your shirts. We'll change into those, and then we'll go do some photos. Raise your hand if you've never done one of the jumping photos. You've never done it with us, right? Who wants a tie-dye?
I'll take one. I would like to hear oohs for the front side and ahs for the back side.
Ooh.